I don't know, sweet potatoes or a... Are you filming?
Yes.
Mark, you've got to tell us. We could have been saying anything inappropriate.
Well, we always saying
Oh, it
inappropriate.
smells nice, Dina.
Don't
What's
they?
going on in there? Hang on a minute. Oh, should have cleaned my lens.
Oh,
Mate.
what kind of cameraman are you?
No. What's
Morning.
going on with that?
What, this? Oh yeah, before I put my pinny on.
Got a stain under theirs.
Where there's a witch, there's a way.
I think we've got to start straight away with something in the oven, because otherwise...
Why not? What does
No,
that
Dina,
mean?
what
What does it mean, where there's a witch, there's a way?
She's got to do
I'm
something
a
quickly in the
witch.
oven, then we can chat.
Okay.
So you go ahead,
right.
Dina.
In here, I have got 750 grams of sweet potatoes,
Oh, yes.
tossed in olive oil and garlic powder and salt. Okay, just to get you going, Tori, if you want to
gonna
get
say,
that going, if you're making it along with me.
You talk filth within the first minute.
So, hello.
Right now.
Well, let's just be honest. I'm going to be really honest with you. We're all a bit discombobulated today. Well, Mark and I are.
I think it was that Chinese.
I've had a headache for a couple of days. I've literally had a headache for a couple of days. We're all a bit out of sorts. And so it could all go fantastically tits up. Or it could go the best it's ever gone.
Yeah.
We don't know.
We never know. It's the magic.
Dina's going to start today because both of her things she's... Oh,
It's a bit mucky.
it's a bit stained.
Well, I tried. There's turmeric and all sorts on
You
there.
can't get turmeric out.
Cannot get turmeric out.
So we
No, I
are...
went to the loo after using turmeric.
No, Mark. No. So Dina's going to kick off because she's got to get this in the oven.
Okay.
Right, so I decided since it's going to be freezing next week, I wanted to revisit the Alps, but apparently there's no snow there.
No.
I've got a passion for Austria. I don't know why I love it. I think it's because it's just very neat and tidy, and I'm not.
I so want to go to Austria.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I've been once.
Right, so I've got 750 grams of apples in here, all chopped up. They took forever, with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 165 grams of brown sugar.
Let's
Okay.
make an observation quickly about Austria.
Yes.
Why are there so many stories about people either hiding, kidnapped, or staying in basements? There are so many. There was another one about a month ago.
And it's a very small country. I don't know
There's
why.
a documentary about people in Austria in basements. Really.
Right, here I have got 60 grams of your favourite that have been soaking in rum, in 2 tablespoons of rum.
Rum and raisin.
Clumps them up. Rum and raisin, your favourite. And here is 60 grams of white breadcrumbs fried in Flora plant butter. Just in case you've never watched this before, this is my favourite butter. This is salted, and now I was like, oh no, not salted, but she said it would be nice with the salt and sweet. So that's going in here.
I love that strudel.
Oh, you're going to really love this one.
I love it.
And the breadcrumbs will soak up a lot of the juices that the apples are going to make, so that your pastry doesn't go soggy. Because you want a nut. Oh, look, you could just eat that, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
And into that we need a teaspoon of, well, let's have, do you like cinnamon? Oh no, you don't like cinnamon, do you?
I love cinnamon.
Okay.
God, we've gone straight into hardcore food, haven't
Yeah. Teaspoon, I think, and a half.
we? Faith Goodman, this is better than all cooking shows on TV
Oh.
because it's real.
Faith, it is.
And there isn't a home economist that's cooked everything.
No, we have to get up at the crack of dawn to prepare
They
everything.
are their own home economists.
And then I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of my favourite Zazu vanilla essence in.
Say that again.
Zazu, my friends import this wonderful vanilla. Have them, I look them up on Insta. Follow them on Insta.
Remember that
They're
film
my lovely friends.
Xanadu?
Xanadu. Yeah. Something to do with music.
Yeah.
Right, so there we have it. Nadja, I might need your assistance in a minute because I'm not very good at measuring.
She's lying down.
She's gone. She's left the room. Right. So typical typical Austrian strudel is a stretchy dough. I'm not going to attempt to make that. You don't want to attempt to make that.
Oh,
so,
that looks lovely already.
doesn't it? Smell that.
Oh.
Smell it, Nat.
So I can smell it from
Literally,
here.
you could
It's
eat that,
delicious.
couldn't you?
Yeah, I would eat that.
And this is phyllo pastry from our local Greek delicatessen. We're very lucky at Crystal Palace. We've got an amazing Greek delicatessen. Now, Nadja, I'm not very good at working out how big it needs to be to go in there.
Oh, Nat, get your measuring stick out.
She's good at this.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
she's not good
great
at
at
maths,
measuring.
but she's very good at this.
Is she?
I don't know know about that.
About that,
What do you
Dina.
mean? You want it? You need it?
I need 6 sheets to roll up, but that's going to fit in there.
Okay.
And this is
So do you want me to do? You want me to?
Just chop it, I think. Yeah, chop it.
Yeah.
There's so much
Now
filo
the
in there.
reason and Dina got me onto this. This is so important. So if you can get your phyllo from a you know a Turkish or you know Middle Eastern shop, so much better.
Yeah.
So much better.
So I have to say that Tesco's do
Do
sell
they?
a very good
Do they?
phyllo. I can't remember the name of it, but it's just not the normal regular pastry brand. That's all I'm going to say. If you know what that one is.
It's a bit dry, that one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's very dry. It doesn't look right.
We are talking sort of in cloak and daggers here. About phyllo pastry.
Right.
Did you cut it?
So how much do you want? How many
6
things do you want?
slices, 6
So 6.
layers.
Okay, 6 layers. 1, 2, 3.
She can count.
I can. No, you don't have to be scared of phyllo. You just have to be sure.
Petrifies me.
I'm petrified of it.
Petrifies me.
You just have to be. You have to be confident with phyllo.
What else am I say?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it
Well, Naz, you're treating it like wallpaper.
But you know why? Because you have to move quite quickly, otherwise it completely dries out.
See, why is everything stressful?
It's
This
not.
You have to move quickly.
What was stressful about that?
Right, this is very awful
Okay,
because
that's it now.
Yeah.
Why is it very awful?
no, it's really awful because I've now got to get that thing out of the oven and add
Oh.
my extra bits to it. I'm doing 2 dishes
God, at
at
the
once
same time.
very quickly.
Okay,
Okay,
so on, you
okay.
do that, and I'm going to start. I'm just going to be buttering. Do you want it layered on the tin?
Yes,
Oh God!
yes, I do.
10 minutes in, it's already gone tits up.
Right. Wow. Whoa, look at those. Okay. So they're coming out. And to that, I am going to add 200 grams of blanched green beans. Oh, lovely.
How you doing, Naz?
Yeah, good.
1.5 red pepper.
Oh, why do you always wreck stuff with pepper? Pepper. Oh, hard and taste bitter.
They don't taste bitter, they're sweet.
They're not
Absolutely sweet.
Maybe I've got a problem with my taste buds.
Yes. Oops.
Hey, Gigi.
All right, just
Oh,
toss that
that's
around
right.
a bit.
God, this looks so like real butter.
Isn't it? Amazing.
It's amazing
Where
butter.
are you going?
Just to get Gigi.
Look at this butter, guys. So this is her vegan butter, which I've always been very suspicious of. It's like, what's it going to taste like? It smells exactly like butter too.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe that's not butter.
Right. This is already going
Is that
tits
going
up.
back in?
That's going back in
Oh
now.
my God.
Then I can go back to the strudel. She's ever so good, isn't she? My chef, my sous chef.
Isn't she?
Sous chef.
God,
Back in the
getting
room,
a load of
back in the
steps.
room, back in the room. Back in the room.
Right, how you doing, Naz?
Good. She's good. She's that 6.
You're a beacon of calmness today.
So
She is.
you know what, guys? With your you can just sort of pat it. I mean, again, people get too scared of phyllo.
Pat it, well, like a dog.
Yeah, I mean, because you know what, you might start it. And go, oh, it's all ripping. But it's always all right. Don't just. It will sort itself out.
You're really comforting today. Nice.
I'm just so amazed by this butter. I mean, look how golden it
How
is.
buttery it is.
How the fuck am I on this side?
Yeah, I'm
We
sorry.
needed extra space. Okay.
Do you want to go and put your oil on when I do this? Okay, so now you're going to pile your apple. Now, I might have put a little bit too much apple for this size.
What sort of apple do you use?
I've got Granny Smith's in here. Bit too much juice as well.
Oh, we love the juice. We love the juice.
We love the juice. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep.
don't want your thing to collapse.
I'm gonna keep this a bit aside.
Is this the butter? Flora. Plant
Right.
butter.
So then you're going to fold, tuck in,
Nice, Jean.
and roll. I've got too much liquid in there.
Oh, Dina Doodah.
It's all right. Why don't we put another layer of?
Whoa.
Hang on.
Shall I pour it out?
Wait.
I know. No, what you could do.
Yeah, no, do this. Just lift it and pour it.
Oh, yes.
What's that soy sauce?
Oh, why?
Oh, guys.
Look at there's a big
That's like a
sausage.
sock of
Do
strudel.
you think maybe if is that?
I'm going to
sugar?
wipe that off. Yeah.
No, I think
That's
we should
good,
put a
doesn't
bit of
it?
baking powder paper underneath because it might stick with that sugar.
I was
It's
going to
gonna
just
act like
clean
glue.
the sugar off.
I'd put a little bit under, Dina.
Wonder Woman says, sounded Croydon then.
Yeah,
Well, sorry, you can't
you
escape
don't,
that
you don't
fact.
want to see us in Iceland fighting for the last.
No. Oh no, the worst place was Asda's the other day when I just kept getting biffed.
Shoved in.
I kept getting shoved into the freezer. People were so aggressive.
We were filming.
So the next time I thought, right, I'm going to get you back now. So this woman was taking forever looking at the sesame snaps. I was like,
No, but it's like that's when I have to turn off the camera because it goes so South London. So Dina was showing me the stuff from the Asda freezer, and then she was just, I had to stop filming because this woman literally, she just went like this with the door and knocked Dina into the freezer.
Into the next freezer.
And I saw Dina go into red mist. She just went, I was like,
I don't go into red mist often.
Yeah, no, she didn't get violent or anything, but she just, yeah.
You sure?
Where we live, you got to go out ready.
Yeah. You got to go out with your armour.
You got to go out ready.
Right.
You can't show your vulnerability.
This is going into the oven 190 for half an hour.
Okay. Bearing in mind.
Hang on, don't touch
What?
that. Oh, so, all right. I thought you were going to take that.
What do you think the origins of the phrase "steal yourself" is?
Stealed?
Yeah,
Sweet
steal
potato.
yourself.
Don't slip on that.
Steal yourself to do something, or
I
steal
don't
yourself
know.
to go out
I've
there.
never heard of
Have you
it.
ever heard that, Naz?
Well,
You've got to
because, yeah,
steal
because
yourself.
In
You
all my
put
60
steal
years, I've never heard of that.
I thought it was
Oh, I
steal
do.
something.
Yeah, steal
Yeah,
steal of
the
a...
knights used to say you've got to get your steel on to go out and fight.
All right, so I'm going to
Okay.
make my dressing now. Just let me wash my hands.
That went down like a bucket of shit.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have to use whole packet of phyllo pastry? Does it go hard or
No.
dry
You
out?
see, if you
left
buy
over?
the make,
What's going on here?
can we
Just,
say
why
it?
don't you just say it?
Just roll.
What's going to happen? Is the ceiling going to fall in? It's fucking hell.
Just roll. They're a bit stingy. They've only got 6 sheets in there anyway.
Now she's going full out on just...
and you would only need like a third of that apple mixture because their sheet is about that big.
Oh my god.
So
She's come off the fence now, hasn't she?
Yeah.
you said say
Yeah,
it.
Dina, clear that shit up.
Clear that shit up, hang on.
Right, okay. I am going to make you a Korean fried burger, deliciously crisp, with a really sweet, spicy, sticky sauce, with sesame seeds, putting them in a lovely squishy brioche bun.
You just turned me on.
And in the brioche bun, we're going to make a lovely kimchi slaw. Now, all the way through when I'm showing you how to do this, I am going full whack with all ingredients, but I'm going to give you the option to use less ingredients. This is top max, but you can use a lot less. Now, obviously, I am not Korean. This isn't my food. But what I've done is I've looked back and forth over a few recipes. Felicity Cloak, who I love, from The Guardian, what she does is she tests loads of recipes and then she comes up with her own ideas. We were arguing, weren't we, whether we were going to put water in the batter or not. But this is mostly from the School of Wok, the most wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel that does the most beautiful food. So it's a bit of a mix of Jeremy Pang's recipe and a little bit of Felicity Cloak. And yeah. So it's not my own, it's bits, and another recipe that I was reading. So it's bits and pieces of different people's recipes done the way that I would like it. So, first of all, you can use chicken breast, but there is no comparison to using a chicken thigh, boneless, skinless chicken thigh, because it's just such a juicy meat. It's going to be really hard to dry out a thigh, wouldn't you say, Dina?
Yeah.
Have you seen there's a new trend to eat chicken buttocks?
Why does he have to say buttocks?
But the buttock.
Yeah.
He's-
It's
Dina,
tiny. It's tiny.
Literally,
But the,
ignore
the
him.
buttock is on the thigh.
Dina,
Go on, find it.
No,
Dina,
it's a little bit higher.
Don't humour him. He's winding you up. He just wants to say butter. That's all he wants is to
There
say
it is.
butter.
That's the buttock.
There's a buttock. So what I did with these is just just sliced off the little bits of fat that you can get round. I mean, lots of people don't, but if you're a bit fussy, you can take off the bits of fat. Now, I have, earlier on, I put some grated ginger, grated garlic clove, a little splash of rice wine vinegar. It will not hurt if you use just any vinegar.
Well, if it goes in your eye.
Not all the recipes, not all the recipes use the vinegar, but I just think again it helps to tenderise the meat again. So I'm stepping out of the ball game there, and I put a little splash of sesame oil. You don't need to do that. Now, lots of recipes will say to soak the chicken in buttermilk, but Jeremy Pang, who I really rate, says you don't need to, especially if you're using a thigh. But if you're using breast, maybe marinate it in a bit of buttermilk because it makes it nice and soft.
I think you should become the face of thighs.
The
Chicken
face of thighs.
I think you were going to say Jeremy Paxman.
Okay, so then I've marinated that. Marinate that for 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, or overnight. Whatever the length of time you have, but just try and get that. And I really worked that into the chicken as well. So it smells, just that smells delicious.
Smell it.
I've got one very fussy eater I have one child who just eats because she needs to. She has no love of food. But my God, this is her favourite thing. You were here the other night, weren't you, Dean? And I made it. She
Ashley
was like,
Gardner loves a thigh.
loves a thigh.
Yeah.
Right, so this is Jeremy Pang's sauce, but I've just adapted it a bit because I found it was a little bit too hot. So this is Korean how do I say it? Gochujang paste. This gives a really authentic flavour, and a tub like this will last you for ages. I've got it on Amazon actually. I've got this. Dina, smell that. No problem. Dina, smell that. Oh, it's so rich.
It's almost alcoholic-y.
It's so good. It's like a pepper paste. And it is spicy. It's very sweet. It is very spicy and it's sweet. And it's just really, not unctuous, because that's not the word. What's the word, Mark, if we can't use unctuous as we've discovered unctuous?
Oh, it's something else, yeah. What was it we decided? Scrumptious.
Scrumptious. A teaspoon he puts in, and he's the only person that I've seen that does this, a teaspoon of English mustard.
Ooh.
So if you haven't got any English mustard, you don't need to use that. It's a little extra thing that he does. So as I said, I've reduced the amount of paste because it was too hot for my lot. Kiki said, no, too hot. And then,
Hope 2505, go to the back of the class. You're late.
So if you like it really spicy, put 2 tablespoons.
Oh, A Frog says, think that paste is used for making kimchi.
Oh, is it now?
So I'm putting, he says 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, but I actually preferred it with honey, because again, we're big fans of honey. Dina, can you look in my fridge door and see if there's some tomato puree?
So this, you could
right,
put
don't worry,
this sauce on, like for vegan, fried cauliflower.
Yeah. So you could do what I'm doing with the chicken.
Somebody got excited. Not.
Oh my God! I cannot tell you how delicious that is. It's one of my favourite vegan things, Dina.
What?
Oh God, how much have I put in?
About 5.
Have I put 2 or 3?
3. Can someone count?
What am I looking for? Tomato puree?
No, it's all right. Don't worry. I'm going to use ketchup.
Ketchup.
Does anyone remember how much
yeah.
I've put in?
Anyone remember what?
No.
Can you help us out, guys? How
I
many did
think
you put
you
in?
put in 3.
I think you put in 5.
All right. Well, that's no help. So and we had a
3.
tablespoon.
Everyone's saying 3.
Okay,
3.
and we had a tablespoon of dark brown sugar. I'm not sure if he told you that. Tablespoon of soy sauce. So we're getting that lovely sweet
Leave that over here.
and savoury. And then a couple of tablespoons of good old-fashioned tomato ketchup. Right, now, that's all those delicious flavours that are going to give us something quite special. I'm going to put a little splash of rice wine vinegar as well. But now I'm going to give you an easy version.
Sonia Donovan's husband would like this. It's quite a blokey dish, this.
Why?
Because it's just Korean.
Sweet and
Just
sticky and
sweet
chicken.
and sticky and savoury and just delicious. Oh, this bloody cooker.
Laura S says, yum yum pig's bum. Someone else said bum.
So you're gonna just cook that and keep stir, you know, on a low heat. Dean, can you get anything of that for me? Until you get a really nice sticky sauce, which is going to go over our chicken.
It's just like, could you use this with sweet and sour pulled pork?
You could literally
But
put
it's
it on
not- it's-
anything fried, couldn't you? Put
You can put it on
fried
anything.
for the vegans, aubergine, cauliflower, mushrooms would be delicious.
A little thing I added that again isn't in Jeremy Pang's is I added some garlic powder because we really like
Everyone
our garlic
asks you
here.
where that's from.
Yeah, we do. Well,
JJ's just said the wanky whisk is back.
The wanky
wacky with.
This is
I discovered I've got one of those.
Oh, you're a wanker too.
Canamella, our favourite
Do
garlic
you get
powder.
it from Ocado though? Where'd you get it?
Yeah, where'd you buy it?
I think Ocado, and I think I also got it on Amazon when I couldn't get it. So we're just going to leave that to thicken up, and that's it. It's so easy. So we'll do that whilst we get our chicken ready.
What are pig's bollocks called? Are they called? They're called something. You eat them, don't you?
No.
You do.
No, you eat the trotters.
No, they're called
No,
something.
not pigs ones, sheep's ones, sweetbreads.
That's it. Thank you
But
very
they're not, sweetbreads are actually here. Everyone thinks they're the bollocks, but they're here, aren't they, Nadia? Sweetbreads are here.
Bollocks.
Mark, at school this week, the kids for World Book Day had to come as a word rather than a book character. What word would you come as?
Anal sack.
Mark, stop it now.
I will tell you a funny story though.
No, don't mind what. Okay, well let me just
No,
put the
it was
chicken in
about-
first, and then
Okay.
you can tell a funny
Save
story.
it, save it, save it,
Okay.
save it.
So that's nicely thickening. I'm going to get Dean to keep an eye on that for me.
Wanky whiz.
No, yeah, sorry, I was telling you how you could make that just much more simply if you wanted to. You could literally just use some honey, a bit of chilli sauce, and a bit of ketchup. You're not going to get that really authentic flavour, but it's nice enough. I've done that before when I haven't got everything else. But this kicks it in. It's just, I love that ingredient. Okay, so I've got my oil
Can I
heating.
just say, Bonnie Delaney says, I have a feeling I will be using these recipes for years, ladies.
Oh, how lovely.
Can I
That cheers
just
us up.
to go back to my apple strudel and all of that apple?
Yeah.
If I had used a tin big enough, all of that apple would have gone in it.
Yeah.
So you're going to, that was 750 grams of apples. I will review the recipe for you people.
Okay.
That will be using smaller phyllo pastry.
It's gone blurry. I'm just going off for a second. A bit blurry.
Sorry, I didn't tell you. It's red pepper and soybean and lots of other things that goes into make that up.
Interesting.
Right, you might have noticed Dean had told me ages ago, put your oil on. Now, the reason for this is...
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did. The reason for this is you've got to always heat your oil slowly.
Thanks, Andrea.
If you just put your heat on whack, you just then, you're more likely to burn your food. I don't know why, but just heat your oil slowly always. So we've got our chicken over here, haven't we? Beautifully marinated. And here I have a mixture. This is from a different recipe because I've tried different ways. I've tried just corn flour, I've tried just potato starch, and I've tried just plain flour. And I think this is the best mixture, which is plain flour and corn flour. So I've got 70 grams of plain flour and 70 grams of corn flour.
And corn flour and corn flour.
Oh, sorry, plain flour. Did I say plain? Did I say corn flour twice?
I think so.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's a rewind.
Self-raising, I think she said as well.
Okay.
What is it then?
So this is our batter. To it,
Plain
I'm
flour
going
and
to
corn
add
flour.
a teaspoon of baking powder. How weird, you might say.
So weird.
Baking powder,
So weird. I was thinking exactly that.
baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now, the reason for the baking powder, which I love, is, Jeremy Pang taught me this, is that the baking powder gives you sort of that strandy thing that you love with fried Korean chicken. You know when it goes all sort of knobbly?
Oh yeah.
Gossamer thread.
That is from the baking powder helps you do that. What some recipes will just say corn flour, but the corn, when you just use corn flour, it doesn't stick to the chicken quite enough. Some recipes put water in there. Felicity Cloak does, and I am tempted because I've never done that. But I said to Dean, I better not do it today because I've never done it before. So we just simply
strudel.
put our chicken. Just going to do 2 burgers.
Has your back collapsed?
Oh!
Dad!
God!
What's happened?
What am I doing? Okay, so just
How thick is this supposed to be?
yeah, a little bit thicker.
Smells good.
It's Mark. Tell them
It
you can smell
smells
this.
amazing. It really does.
The sesame, the
Yeah.
garlic. It honestly, I promise you, this is really worth doing. Not quite hot enough. So now I can turn it up a little bit because I have heated it gradually. If I did it from the beginning, it wouldn't be good. Now, don't be frightened frying. Just be careful.
Okay.
I've actually done this a lot deeper the fat than I would normally, just for speed, so we're not waiting too long.
You
for
mean
the cooking.
oil when you say fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is always to have a lid
Out of the way.
nearby.
I've got bruises all down my legs where she opens
So-
so strong.
So if you ever get a fire, you just put the lid on and you stop that fire.
Really? Is it as simple as that?
Yep.
Yep. Turn it off and put the lid on. And the other thing that's really important to remember is when you're putting something into the fat, don't throw it in. And this is very much for men who do like to show off when they cook. Don't do what you've seen chefs do. Don't. Lower your food into the oil.
Why do you think men do that?
Because they show off. I think it's Gordon Ramsay and Jamie Oliver's part.
It's like, why do men always take so long? Ladies, you have to agree with me here at the checkout packing their shopping.
Because they do.
They don't need to go, they don't go into the bag. They wait till all the stuff's gone through and then they pack it.
I think it's because
I don't.
I think it's because a lot of men have a problem with multitasking.
Multitasking.
Right, let's
the
try the bread
fuck
again.
up.
Mark, don't. Right. Yeah.
I've turned
See
that
that?
sauce off.
See how it's fizzing all the way around? That tells us it's ready. You don't want it too hot because you don't want it too cold or too hot because you'll get soggy.
Everyone's
chicken.
agreeing with you about men at the checkout.
Good.
Okay, so we've got lots of that lovely flour on, which is going to give us a nice, crispy.
That's
Outside.
why they need to go to the self-service and leave everybody else alone.
Oh, people
Not
are
annoying
self-service.
people.
I never understand why people don't get their card ready at the checkout. They then go to their purse when it's all not
We're so
packed.
irritable, aren't we?
Oh.
So just lowering it into the fat. If I dropped it in, what would happen? Fat
You'd
would go
burn
everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Burn it.
and then just lower it in. There you go.
Yeah.
And then just keep an eye, be close to it. Don't go away. Mistakes happen with frying when people turn away from their frying. Yeah,
But lots of people have got deep fat fryers and they're safe, aren't they?
yeah. So you'd want it at 180. If you're using your deep fat fryer, do it at 180. But a piece of bread fizzing around like that is about 180.
They had them for sale, didn't they? At either Aldi or Lidl or something.
Yeah, just I've got one.
She was trying to, oh, it was Lidl.
Dean, I've got time to tell a story.
Yeah, go on, you tell your story.
So this little boy, he says to me, I was going to come as wonderful.
Wonderful.
The word wonderful, I was going to come as the word wonderful, but my mum said I should come as psychotic.
Oh. Oh my God, psychotic.
That's why I love working with kids, because they
Yeah.
tell you the most hilarious things. You are no secrets are safe. I wasn't there on World Book Day. I taught them how to draw in the style of Quinton Blake. That's what I did on World Book Day. Yeah, and they loved it.
Yeah, I like it. I'd have gone as twat. What would you go as, Matt?
What would your word be?
What's your word be?
My word.
How would you like, which word, and how would you dress up as that word?
Explosive.
Pardon?
Oh,
Explosive.
explosive. How would you dress up as explosive?
Oh, I'd have a hat with like loads of stuff like coming out the top.
Yeah, I think it was a challenge. I think that was quite a hard challenge for the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for the blooming tired, knackered out parents.
You know, it's all right when you can just click Amazon, Peter Pan suit or whatever.
Yeah. Subs, what word would you come as? Tell us.
I never forget when Tilly went to Dumbledore and he had the full-on long wig and he was playing his clarinet in his clarinet lesson and he passed out from overheating.
Did he?
Oh, Tina, you're killing for that. What? Oh, let's see if we can find find the mug
So
of Dina's son. Hang on. My nephew. Where is it? Have a look in the dishwasher, Dina.
They have too many mugs in this house.
Have a look in the dishwasher. We all now going to meet Dina's son.
Oh, there he is on the far right. Here.
Here?
Yeah.
He loved dressing up.
Oh, incredible.
Isn't that cute?
So cute.
Okay, so I do this, but nobody else does this, which is I then, when it's almost done, I just give another coating. You don't need to do that. You can just do the first coating. We love the double crisp. But you don't need to do that.
Is that a double dip?
You can just keep cooking it until it's brown. But I like this double dip.
Oh.
Or your worst nightmare.
You carry on over there, I'm fine, yeah.
You sure you're
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to put it back in now, so that's a good point.
Okay, so now we're going to make our dressing. Okay, so
Can't say I'd be happy if that was served on my table.
I know.
But
But,
this is
you
great
know.
for vegans.
This is great for vegans.
I actually do quite like. Is it sweet potato? Did you say?
It is sweet
Yeah, I like
potato.
sweet potato.
So I have got here, I don't know what that's in there for, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 2 cloves of garlic, and 2 centimetres of ginger. Yum, yum.
Nice.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ask me what's in my jar.
What's in your jar, Dina?
What's in my jar?
Oh, little spermatoza.
You've got to guess what they are.
Bananas, they look like sperm. Look.
I've got 100 ml of coconut milk.
Jackie Bellino's word is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh, that's what you go as. Can you imagine? That would be such fun, wouldn't it? And a tablespoon and a half of soy. And 4 tablespoons of peanut butter. Now, I did all of this from my favourite shop, Lidl. Their peanut butter, £1.49.
That is bargain.
And it's great. Really is good. Get off. My nose is running today. I don't know what's
Keep
going
an eye on
on.
my fat for one sec.
Keep your eye on the fat.
Oh, no.
So you haven't asked me what's in the jar. They're not
What's in the jar?
spermatosas.
What are they?
Pull one out and taste it.
Okay.
I know you don't like vegetables, but see if you can tell me what it is. It's not fully grown yet. It's a baby. What does it taste like? Maybe you never eat them.
Doesn't really taste of anything.
Anybody else? Any viewers?
Anyone know what they are?
I'm going
Sesame seeds.
sesame seeds.
Bean sprouts.
Yes, well done.
Well done, JJX.
Or mung beans, as they're known.
Mung beans.
Mung
These
beans.
are what violent hippies wear. Eat. Isn't it?
So I mean, when you eat anything that's sprouted like that, it is so good for you. And the joy of sprouting your own is that you can buy organic mung beans yourself. So you can't buy bean sprouts. That's what they're going to become. Your bean sprouts.
Oh, that's what they become.
Yeah, but they're called. Yeah.
That's what a mung bean is.
That's a mung bean. Okay.
I thought these just grew like that on a tree.
On a tree. Right, what do I need? I need the thing she's got. Hang on a minute.
What's going on over there?
I need my big bag of sesame seeds.
I'll try another one.
Oh no. You have to have the sesame seeds.
Wow, got it.
I've got a massive bag of sesame seeds somewhere. I bought the other day.
Oh, you know what? That's going to look so much better in a bowl. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you might eat it if it's in a bowl.
Yeah, maybe. I do like sweet potato. Oh, it's mushy and nice.
Sweet and sticky. And it's got the lovely garlic powder on it. Then it's got the lovely garlic in the dressing. Oh, look at that bit
Pixie
there.
Petal didn't know beans sprouts were mungy.
Right, I'll
Okay.
just go to my chicken for 1
Yep,
second.
you
I'll
can,
come
no
back.
problem, yep.
So my chicken is cooked now. Oh, look at that. Lovely crisp crumb.
Oh, I'm so going to do that with cauliflower.
Huh?
Cauliflower steak. Turn that on.
It's so nice.
Bang bang cauliflower.
It's there. It's kind of this, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Chili. I think so. So just dry off the oil. Now, a lot of recipes say to then empty out your wok, put your sauce in with a bit of oil, and I don't think you need to do that, and I've tried both ways, and this is just fine. So now what I do is I pour the sauce over.
Always get rid of your oil responsibly, guys.
Oh yes, please don't pour your oil down the sink. Even just a little bit out of the bottom of the frying pan, wipe it out with it. You cannot even comprehend what it does to the environment putting the oil down the sink. Oh my God. Oh, I need my sesame seeds, Dina.
I'm so sorry.
They're not in the cupboard behind you.
Well, they weren't. I put them in the freezer.
Oh, you had a whole bag of them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in that cupboard.
Oh, they. Oh,
Middle-
Dina, get
middle cupboard.
them for me, Mark. You know where they are.
Cupboard there.
Oh my God! I haven't made my slaw.
In what
Okay.
kind of bag?
Don't worry about the chicken. Forget about the chicken.
Oh.
Right. So I'm just going to make my slaw. So in here I've got some shredded.
That's amazing.
I've got some.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? All the
I can't
dancers
open
coming early
this.
today.
I can't open it. Hang on.
Right.
Come on, Dina. Use your teeth.
Oh my
Don't you
goodness.
sometimes bend it into...
Hang on.
That's
hang
my
on.
arthritic
Put it
thumb.
down. Put it
My
down.
arthritic thumb.
We've all got this-
Careful, that's going to fly off.
We've all got the same arthritic thumb.
The worst thing for me is on my left hand.
We've all, me and Mark got it in our right. So that's the best way, a knife into.
What is that?
So where's my knife? Where's my good
What's
knife?
that?
This is kimchi. Dina, explain what kimchi is.
Kimchi is a fermented
Oh, look how
Chinese cabbage.
Don't go to that
Carrot.
carrot.
Don't come to this yet. Don't. Yeah, I mean, I am not a fan, but it is really good for you.
It's really good for you, and you don't need much of it. And this is very good for the gut. It's going to give a really authentic flavour to this dressing for the slaw. So about 2 tablespoons of kimchi chopped with the juice.
Is anyone else hot?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Really
So
hot.
hot.
This smells divine. Where did you get this one, Dina?
Sainsbury's.
Really nice. What don't we go to? That goes in like that.
Okay, fine,
Sorry.
Just hold it a little, that's all I can see.
nice. Yeah.
Now, yes, 2 tablespoons of Japanese mayo, which has got wasabi in,
Oh, yeah.
but you don't have to. You can just use normal. And
Sorry, let's mess it up.
now, all the recipes I've seen, it says half a lemon, but I found it too lemony, so I just gave a squeeze. I'm a bit naughty. I do go my own way, I have to say.
Lee Pitt asking what you're making.
Korean fried chicken burger, except I'm so annoyed, Lee, because I was supposed to make this before. Now my chicken is sitting there, getting sticky. Yeah? Oh, look at that. Oh my God. If you can be bothered to do this bit, you can make this way ahead and let it sit, because then... Oh, Dina! Don't mind me.
Pair of you are so noisy in the kitchen.
Now, if I was being very fancy, I would butter that and I would griddle the bread.
They're
But
brioche, aren't they?
I can't be bothered. So I'm not doing that. But
Oh,
it does
That's quite spicy.
add an extra dimension.
Oh, now you're talking.
This is where the vegans suddenly start circling.
The slaw.
Well, don't worry, we'll get rid of the vegan in a minute. Put a slab of chicken on it.
Was that you'd have it just like that?
Wasabi mayo, has this got?
I'd have it just like that for a sandwich. Delicious, yeah, absolutely. Did we find the sesame seeds?
No, we found omega seed mix.
Bloody hell. I'm really annoyed.
Show us your annoyed face.
Where does it keep going?
Oh, babe.
It won't matter. It doesn't
No, I
matter.
know, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we know what you mean. That's
Right.
omega seed mix
Oh,
in
is
there.
it? All right, okay.
And then I'm annoyed because I let this go a bit. Oh, do you
Oh.
see that? That now with the sesame seeds on top, Dina.
Yeah. They can visualise.
Oh,
Oh my God. Okay.
oh my lord.
I think I'm going to have to bite it
Oh, yes.
so people can know.
Yes.
So yeah, make the slaw first. You make it the day before because it sort of goes softer. I like a crunchy slaw, but most people like it a bit
Yeah.
soft, don't they?
The silence speaks
Is
volumes.
it the combination, the crunch, the sweet, the sticky?
The sesame seeds.
The sweet, the sticky, this, it gives that really authentic flavour. It's absolutely divine.
It's really It's so tangy.
Wow.
Wow, we.
Oh, Nads. Oh, Nads.
Leave me alone.
Meanwhile, I'm eating my mung bean sprouts.
I know which side of the kitchen I'm going. I'm down here. Look at that, guys. It's got my name all over it. I heard that. Nadia's jaw or the crack of the chicken.
That was my jaw.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Jesus, Nad.
Okay, so here we have got our.
Oh,
I don't want to eat that. I want to eat this.
You're not going. Don't worry. Don't worry. Going to add a little bit bean sprouts and spring onion. A bit of fresh coriander, soapy coriander if you like it. Oh, I'm so running. Nose is so running.
Natural garnish.
Natural
Please.
garnish. Look at that.
Please. What? What's wrong with that?
What was wrong with
I
that?
didn't hear what you said.
And there you go, dribbling. Loads protein, loads of plant protein, loads of flavour, sweetness, stickiness, crunch. Exactly what she's got, but I got it over here as well.
Looks really nice.
Doesn't that look lovely? I'll give it a little
Yeah,
toss.
go for it.
A little toss. Oh, yeah. Mind you, it looks a mess now. Should have just left it.
Yeah, well, no, it looks like a, it looks like a sort of curry type thing, doesn't it?
I need another dish now to put it in.
Yeah,
Can't
you
be
need a
photographing
smaller
this
bowl.
one. Let me try that bit of sweet potato with all that
Going
dressing
in.
on. Delicious. Try a piece of my sweet potato with the dressing on it.
Wow. Oh my God.
And the deadly red pepper.
Oh, Dina, I'm sorry. She's such a bloody good cook. Because you wouldn't think that was going to be nice.
It's so delicious.
Not after a Korean burger.
Huh?
Not after a Korean burger, but I just love to have
Yeah. You've got the
Have a
crunch,
potato.
you've got the sweet, you've got the sour of the lime, you've got everything.
And just that, just warm, that hot potato, so it makes it even softer. Did Mark try a bit of potato?
Try a bit of potato.
Mark, come on. Put some on a plate and he's got to actually try this.
I'm not a fan of red beans.
Just eat the red potato, just eat the sweet potato.
Oh my God. Honestly,
So good, isn't it?
that is so nice.
Yeah, delicious, isn't it?
Jules says the noises, it's like a 70s corn.
The Galloping Gourmet! Do you remember the Galloping Gourmet? Who used to go,
Mm.
oh,
Ah.
oh.
It's so good, isn't it, Mark? Yeah, you do that. So we've got to get ready for
Succulent.
your next bit.
Succulent.
Right, we've got to literally hurl all this stuff over there, Dina,
Her. Let's
so
her.
that Mark can do this.
Shall I go and find toffee?
No.
You got a moment? No. Okay.
Right, hurling. Hurling. Mark's doing washing up today.
He wants to suddenly go off and see a dog in the middle of cooking.
What's wrong with that?
Do you ever see a cookery show where somebody just goes off and plays with a dog?
Right.
No. No.
Oh, I forgot to.
Mark, don't go down there and show them my sofa. Do not do it.
I forgot to add my lime wedges. Oh.
Someone, Jackie Bellino said it would have been nice with the sesame seeds now.
All right, rub it in.
That is seriously tasty.
Well, it looks messy, but it's tasty.
Could you put
Well,
that
Tina,
in the
can you help me
burger?
clear this
Could you-
area?
Could you put that in the burger?
You could put that in the burger bun, yeah. I might have it in a bun.
Hello guys. Okay, well, do you want me to fill for time? Let me read some comments.
Yes, please.
I was going to show you toffee, but I'm not allowed. Sonia Donovan, Tony Bartlett, I want to see toffee, not allowed. Alice Fisher, not allowed. They are the Curly Cooks crumb collectors, Hope 2505. You're absolutely right, the doggies. Anna Charalubas, toffee. I need to try doing those recipes so something sweet, something savoury. Laurel Nichols, everyone asking for toffee. Let's see if she'll come here. Toffee! What's this? Toff. What's this? Gorgeous food. Chi-Chi. You can have Chi-Chi instead. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah.
Donna's going to come and take him away for a little holiday.
Oh,
For a little holiday.
is she?
So that's your wine tasting one now, just preparing your...
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, wine tasting for today
Oh.
is from Lidl.
Right.
It is vegan. It's not organic, but it was £5.79. And it gets a score of 87. So anyone that knows shopping at Lidl for wines, they give a score. So 85 to 90 is fantastic. You know you're going to get a top dollar wine. So I've never tasted this, so I'm going to try it for you. Not that I'm a wine connoisseur, but I think I know quite a bit. So, it's got a lovely little ripple.
That sounded good, didn't it?
Now you're supposed to do this if it licks, if you get legs.
Legs. Oh, yeah.
Legs, so
Yeah,
when they
legs.
come down like that. Okay, so Pinotage should be quite rich. Let's see. Oh, it's 14%.
Wow.
Wow. Now the great thing about finding a wine that's 14%, wait for this, you only have to have one glass.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
retards.
right. Yeah. That's what everyone's going to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but really you will have a great effect after one glass of 14%.
Oh, God.
Here we
Ta-da. Here she goes.
Oh. Do you need a spittoon?
No,
No.
nice. Black currency. Delicious. Delicious. Now,
Fruity.
let me try
Spicy.
again. Just spicy. It's on the tongue. It's
On the
spicy
tongue.
on the tongue.
What about in the nose?
In the nose, it's slightly
Vinegary?
marzipan-y. It's got really interesting little flavours. There you go, £5.79, vegan wine.
Pinotage.
Yeah, so I am a fan of both Aldi and Lidl wines.
Yeah.
The thing I prefer about Aldi is that they have consistent, you can go there and say, oh, I can get my Pinot Grigio. Whereas Lidl, they like to shake it up a bit.
Oh.
And I've learned, I think they're kind of, not franchises, but something like that. So each manager
Right.
has the opportunity to buy his own wine. So if I say to you, this is a good wine, you may not have it in your area.
Ah, so they have their own sommelier.
So this was, this was Norbury
Oh.
of Croydon.
What was it?
Norbury of Croydon.
Looks nice. Smells nice.
Yeah, you have a sniff, see what you
Down
think.
in one. Having a
Have a
sniff.
sniff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could go for that,
I
couldn't
could
you?
go for that
Just
back in
need
the
a
day.
bit of kettle water.
Kettle water. So nobody wanted to, these you have to grow in the dark.
Yeah, someone was asking how to grow them.
Okay. So you soak them in water for 12 hours. Then you drain the water and you cover the jar. You don't even need one of these because you can sieve them out every day. Cover it in something, put it in a dark cupboard.
Oh, right.
And you do that every day for 4 to 5 days and then you've got your own bean sprouts. So anything that's just sprouted like that is so good for you. Are you going to grow tomatoes this year?
Yeah. Try and grow.
We were rubbish last year, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we're rubbish.
Our tomatoes were rubbish, but we got a shortage, so we've got to do it.
Right.
But what I want to know is why you haven't got a greenhouse.
I know.
Why is
It's
it
going
not?
to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it would be lovely. You want some of that, don't you?
Oh.
Oh, look. So we bought mint the other day, and I said to Nadia, don't throw those last sprigs away. So we put it in the water, and it's got all those lovely roots on it. So we can plant that now and have our
I saw-
own mint plants. We've got to get to do this, guys.
Yes. I'm going to get herb garden this year. But also, I saw someone plant, where we went, where there was a kitchen garden, they planted the different mints. They sunk a plastic bin top.
Yeah.
So that the roots don't go
Oh, that's
flying
right.
around the whole garden.
Yeah.
Quite clever.
I've never had that problem. I would love mint to be going rampantly
right.
all over my garden, but it doesn't seem to happen.
I've got penny royal that just makes it to stop. Yeah, that's
Penny
really
rice is
bitter.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I've just learned how to make a rosemary tincture. That's what I'm going to do next.
Rosemary tea.
Bung a cup of rosemary in a cup of vodka.
Oh.
Leave
Boom.
it Leave it for 5 to 6 weeks. You've got a rosemary tincture, lasts 5 years. You take 2 little drops for your memory or to perk you up.
Wow.
But
Now, people are asking, is Nad's having a glass of wine?
no, she's
She
not.
seems to have disappeared.
She's not in the
Sorry.
mood today.
Yeah, she's not.
I'm just checking something.
She's not in the mood today.
She's not here.
I've got a headache.
Got a headache. This might cure
It
it.
might help it, darling. It used to help mine.
Because you had red wine last night, maybe, but you didn't have much.
No.
Okay, so Mark is going to be
Uh-oh.
cooking an
Christ.
eggs Benedict.
This looks complicated.
It is. I wouldn't do it.
Really?
No.
Do I have to make a béarnaise sauce?
Hollandaise sauce.
Well, that's
yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
You said béarnaise.
I know, darling. I know.
What is the difference
I've
between
corrected
beer
myself.
and hollandaise? Béarnaise and hollandaise.
First you have a
Béarnaise.
steak, don't you?
But what's in
Well,
it?
what's in it?
I think it has the
Mustard?
herbs. Does it have?
It's my lunch.
Oh,
guys.
tarragon. I think it has tarragon.
Do you?
So,
I'm going to look for the plate.
I guess I'm mixing something in there,
Yeah.
cooking, frying. Okay, I'll tell you what I think's going to happen.
You've got a lot to do.
Right.
Yeah.
God, Ashley.
What do you think?
We need the kettle on again, Dina.
Okay. Yeah, you need to wet your pants, boy.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to be toasting the muffins in there. I'm going to be mixing the hollandaise in there,
Yeah.
and that's it.
What
What else goes in a...
So you're going to make poached eggs. I'm not going to remind you what you have to do because you made them the other week.
Oh
so you're going to
my
make
God.
two
Need something
poached
thicker
eggs.
than that.
No, you don't. It's a test. You're going to make 2 poached eggs,
Right.
and you're going to make a hollandaise sauce. Now
Right.
you need a pan, a glass bowl, guys, or a metal bowl
Bain Marie.
over hot water. It's called a bain marie, a bath. You're going to separate 2 egg yolks. You want 2 egg yolks. Let's take this off actually. Do this first. So you're going to put 2 egg yolks in here.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring you round to this side.
Yeah. Look forward to this, babe.
Okay, here we go.
So hang on, I need something to separate the eggs into.
So can you get yourself a couple of bowls then? Get yourself a whisk.
Oh
This
my
is
God.
the trouble. He goes into full chef. He wants things brought to him.
I can be your sous for a bit.
Don't open too much. Right.
Whisk. Where's the wanker whisk?
No, you don't want the wankers. You want people in this. Okay, so off you go. Okay, so put that over there. Now it's dirty. You can't use it. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm such a shame I didn't get a photo of this before it went.
You've got to dry it properly.
Okay. Separating the eggs. What goes in there? Yolk.
Yeah.
Yes. 2.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what are you about to do wrong?
But everybody does it.
Don't worry, Andrea. He's not going to eat. She's saying, wash your hands. You touch the dogs.
Oh no, I just did it just then.
Where are you going? Yeah. Don't worry, no one else is going to eat it other than in this house. And believe you me, we do not wash our hands every time we touch the dog. Okay, so into there goes half a teaspoon of the vinegar. He's washed
Thank
his
you.
hands. Leave Andrea happy.
Sorry, so how much of what?
You've got to
Teaspoon?
listen.
Yeah,
Where do you want
listening.
that boiling water, Nadia?
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
It just went, doesn't it?
Half a teaspoon. That's a fucking teaspoon.
Just put a little teeny bit. Just
All
guess
right,
it. it's all
okay.
right.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Whisk.
A pinch of salt.
Hands washed.
So stressful, isn't it?
Okay.
Whisk.
Right. Did you? And now whisk it together.
I keep eating my food, it's so delicious.
So how did your date go the other night, Dina?
Okay.
Thought you went
so
on a
put
date.
it over the water. So you're putting it over barely simmering water. That might
Okay,
turn it
that-
down a bit,
yeah.
sweetie.
Okay, barely simmering.
Okay.
Bain
And then
Marie.
what you're going to do is gradually whisk in that butter. Listen, don't jump because I've got to. Now lift that up and let people see. So you see underneath there, that's where the milk has separated from the butter. You don't want that to go in.
So what's in here?
Butter.
And milk.
No.
You just said that's where the milk separates.
But when you melt butter,
When you
it
melt butter, it
separates.
separates.
Oh, I see.
To the curds and whey.
So put it in a bit at a time.
Now?
Whisking, yeah.
Do you know what? You're going to be amazed by this. I think I've done this before.
I think you did.
But as Nadia said, you've filmed so many chefs, you should know how to cook everything.
There's so many things I film, but I'm always thinking of the shop.
Yeah, not really looking or listening.
Oh, okay, we'll stop. Don't put it in too fast.
So is he only putting the fat in off the top?
So do I want to avoid...
Whisking continuously, just the fat
I am
on the
whisking.
top.
So do you
Just
come
the
here
fat.
often, Dina?
So he's not going to put that whey bit
Oh,
in.
you've done it wrong.
What have I done wrong?
She's told you to do it wrong.
Oh, Nads. Nads.
What next? How can you rectify it?
Come on.
So basically, you're supposed to put the egg yolks first and whisk that
Oh,
until
yeah,
it's
still work.
no, without the butter, and then you take it off the heat and then put the butter in.
Fine.
It'll
And
be
then put
fine.
it back
It
in.
won't work.
Let's see. Get it off the heat. Get it off the heat.
No,
Chris.
you're supposed to do the egg.
Just try it. Just try it. We might find
It's not
something.
going to work, I'm telling you.
It will.
Keep whisking.
So
keep
do I
whisking.
not want that sediment
Yeah,
to
but don't
go...
worry too much.
I'm really worried, Nads.
Oh, God, this
I'm
has
really...
gone wrong now.
Oh,
No,
Nads.
that looks good.
That looks all
Doesn't
right.
look good at all. You're supposed to thicken up the egg yolks first before you put the butter in.
Nads, I'm telling you right now, this is one of my favourite breakfasts.
Such a headache.
What's going into it next? What's that bowl?
This-
Oh,
this
that's
is
the
it.
white.
Do I
Oh, that's it.
Poached eggs next.
Oh, it's working. It's working. It's working.
What do I do with this once it's done? Won't it go hard?
No.
That'll be fine.
Do I stop?
Take it out of the water.
Can I put it all in? You've got me panicked about this sediment. I don't know what to do about this fucking sediment.
Don't put it in.
definitely
Whoa,
don't
it's
put
gone
it
in!
All right, well, that's it.
Oh, where do I put this?
It's not thick, Dina.
It
It is
It
thick.
thick.
That's exactly how you have it.
It's not.
Is it supposed to go back on the heat now?
Where do I put it whilst I...
So basically, don't do it that way. Can you get that, Dina? You whisk the yolks. I don't even know if they can see me. You whisk the yolks
Yes.
on the heat first
Yeah.
for like 3 minutes till they really thicken with the vinegar and everything else. And then you take it off the heat and then you add the butter. Sorry. Okay.
Where do I put the sauce
So
whilst I...
just 1 second. What you need to just make your poached eggs. Right, remembering what you do with your poached eggs. Put all that in.
Oh, I think they've seen water go into a pan before, Ned.
No, but the fact you're going to run out. Run out.
Is that not enough? Is that not enough?
Well, your egg's not going to be submerged.
Oh,
okay.
fucking
Don't,
hell.
Mark, don't, because it's too boring.
Okay, well, hang
Put
on, let
in
me
2
squeeze.
eggs.
Ow!
Mark, no, now you're being silly. Put it down. Oh, my head's killing me. Right, that's enough. That's enough. You're going to burn yourself. Right, put your eggs in. 2 eggs.
What?
Is she doing it again?
Yeah, all
No,
right.
he's doing the.
Oh,
he's doing
Hang
the
on, is that
poached
on?
eggs.
It's not on. Oh, it doesn't need to be because it's boiled.
The Hollandaise is a disaster. That is not how Hollandaise. It's supposed to be thickened.
It is supposed to be on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So what did we do with the poached eggs last time, Mark?
I just cracked them and put them in.
No.
No,
So
you
what's
put
the
the thing,
first
didn't you?
thing that you've got to do with the water?
Put your finger in
Make
it.
it hot. Put your finger. It's hot.
Boil. So it's going to be boiling. You bring it up to the
I knew
boil.
that,
Put
yep.
it, do it now, because just ages. We need to put this back on here, actually. to keep
That's what I
it
kept
warm.
saying. Where does that need to go?
Don't worry, don't
I
worry.
was
Just
thinking,
want
you
to
see,
get
I was
your eggs
thinking
on.
about that. I think about
So
these things.
keep whisk it for a bit until that water comes up to the
I'm
boil.
lost.
That's perfect consistency for an eggs Benedict. Have you got any
It's not,
spinach so I
it's
can do
Why
it?
is it? No, it's
not.
why is it so yellow?
Because the eggs are very good.
Oh. Why don't you taste it?
Good idea.
No, no, but I wanted that really thick,
Shut up, I wanna
like,
taste it.
gorgeous.
Let them taste it. But it needs like seasoning. It looks like it needs seasoning.
That's nice. It does need a bit more salt.
Yeah. Put this on so we can-
That's as high as it can go.
Okay, so put some muffins into the toaster.
Fucking hell.
This is so
2
stressful.
muffins.
He likes it.
And we're
now.
going to want those butters as well. Put them in the
Buttered?
toaster. Marvin.
Are they split?
Buttered. I've got to split them, haven't I?
She's got no bread knife. There's no bread knife.
Mark, stop swearing.
I'm not!
Oh, there's one.
Oh,
Oh,
it's jumping
right,
about.
let me do it over there. Sorry. Didn't mean to talk to you like that. Get out the fucking way. I'm suddenly really...
All right, just do one. Just do one. We do an egg on each. There we go. Right.
Oh,
Got to be
Christ.
plugged in.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah! Oh.
Does this give you a newfound respect for Dina and I?
Don't bite, just roll.
Okay, so that's thickening up a bit now. So we put it back on the heat. It's not as thick as I'd like it. Right, is that boiling?
No.
Oh God!
For fuck's sake!
Mark, stop swearing. Put it on the big one. Get it up to the boil. We're going to be here all night. That won't work without the other thing.
What?
Tina, just help him put the bloody gas
With
on.
the
Help him.
This is not helping.
No, you've got to do this one.
Hang on.
You've got to put the other gas on.
Hey,
Tanya Bartlett says, don't worry, Mark, no one's watching.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we
Tina.
go.
The classic
We're
male.
in.
He's put the tea towel on his shoulder. They all do it, don't they? They want to be
Why?
chefs. No. Right, so now what do you do?
Crack them in.
No. No. Remember what you did when the last time you cooked. What do you do? No.
Got to go in.
But stop helping him.
Huh?
Did you drop it in or did you have a mould thing?
I did.
No,
I sunk it.
you're all wrong. You bring it to the boil and then you turn it off.
It's a trick fucking question.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you've got to do. Now
No.
put the eggs in. Put the eggs in.
Okay, hang on.
Don't drop them from a height. Remember, you go as low as you can without burning yourself. Low. Okay.
So fucking hot. Why do I never...
Julie Evans says, Bev Berry Eggs Benedict
Yeah.
was...
Why do I keep clapping?
I don't know. Put your lid on. You've forgotten everything on how to make a poached egg.
It's not on. Oh, it's off again.
We need it off!
We need it off.
Oh.
We just told you to turn it off.
Right, Mark, this is supposed to be your cookery course. Just talk us through how you
So-
make a poached egg.
You boil the water, turn it off, and put the eggs in.
And then put a lid on. You know,
Put a lid on it, and then what I do
all
need.
these stages are important. Oh, there we go. Julie Evans. Bev Berry Eggs Benedict was invented by Chef Charles Ranoffer in the 1860s for his regular customer, Mrs. Legrand Benedict.
Where's the fucking...
Oh, and then called it Eggs Benedict.
one?
Once she put it, he put it in his cookbook. Thank you for that. That would have been
Right.
nice if you'd listened to that, Mark.
Right, these are toasting.
Okay.
Okay.
So clear your area
Yeah.
Does it need a plate?
because it's going to look horrible if you serve it up like that. Right. Let's have a look. How's this?
That's
Thank you.
alright.
That's all right.
That's alright.
Okay. How's your muffins?
Nearly done.
Nearly done.
Nearly done.
Okay. So
How many eggs? Can I have a
I
look?
don't think we've got any soft butter.
Can I have a look?
We mustn't forget the strudel, do
Can I have a
You
look?
don't,
No, they
need,
won't be anywhere near
you
ready
don't
yet.
need to have butter because
How long does a poached egg take to poach?
it depends how fresh it is.
Depends how fresh it is,
Yeah.
and actually, turn this around. Actually, that's a really good point. For poached eggs, you really do need fresh eggs. They won't work as well. You get really really stringy, like. So make sure your eggs are nice and fresh. Okay, so you've got your muffins. You can put some butter on them.
Where's your butter?
There's some.
Oh, use my plant butter.
Yeah, because it's soft.
Then you've got enough there. You should just
I've never
taste it.
found buttering things stressful, but I am.
Yeah, see, they'd be much thicker if you whisk the egg yolks.
Babe, you're...
Imagine these hotels and where they're doing
know, they're
like
doing
100 portions.
No wonder when
But
you...
you know what they do with poached eggs? They poach them, then they put them in cold.
Have your butter, Dina.
My butter.
Mark, try not to be so noisy and really
Oh my
clattering.
God, I am actually cooking.
I know, but
Do you mind?
clattering.
Do you mind? I'm actually buttering the fucking muffins. And all I can hear is noise.
But because I'm trying to we're trying to have a decent
She
conversation.
put my butter somewhere. She put it somewhere.
No. Ow!
No, stop, keep opening it. It's not going to be ready yet. It's going to be at least 2.
These are going to go cold.
Well,
Brought them out too soon. You said put them in and it was too early. I knew it was too early.
only because you took so long doing your poached eggs. Right, so how are we with this?
Oh, so can I look now?
Could we bear to get them out now, even though we know they're not ready? See, there wasn't enough water.
Right, shall I dust my...
Can I not turn the heat on a bit more?
Okay, yeah, but that's not how we do it. And we also needed more water.
Oh my God, it's up with what?
Okay, go.
Yeah, it's on.
All right, go into the thing. I'll take it.
Oh my God.
It's right, I'll look after that.
No, don't look after it. I'm making this.
Wow, what's going on?
Just water.
Oh, I see condensation. Get off, you've taken over.
No, I'm just putting some water over the top to cook that. Dina wants to do a strudel, that's why I've given it to you. You come back, I'm not going to do anything else.
These are going to be ready in 1 second.
No, they're not. They're too runny on the top. Go over to Dina and do the
Go round that way.
Come round here. Get out of it. Get out. I'm looking after them. I won't let them go over. Get it.
They went in too soon. That went in too soon.
Right, so of course the final
All of
part
it's going to be perfect.
for the
Gonna have
strudel has to be the snow.
Ooh,
Yeah, we need snow,
that's pretty.
isn't it?
I love apple strudel. You're going to have to take this out. You have to give it to Finley.
Oh, he's not home. What am I going to do?
Oh, look at that.
That looks
Did
like
you show
the
everyone a
snowy
picture of
Alps,
Finley?
doesn't it? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Right, should we cut it and see what
Yeah,
it's
let's
like?
do it.
Well, no, let him do his eggs now.
All right.
Let him do his eggs. I'm going to get my vegan vanilla ice cream out as well to give it a try.
Oh my God. Guys.
Try and hand the camera over, nice.
You are having a fucking laugh.
You've got to stop swearing.
Oh, babe, they're stuck to the fucking
No,
bottom.
no, all right. I tell you what, I'm going to turn this camera off unless you stop swearing.
Okay, they're
You
stuck.
Don't panic. Just get something and slip it underneath.
I have. All
And it
right.
will be fine. I don't really like a spoon like that. I prefer a flat spoon, but that's fine. Go on.
You know what? I couldn't find a flat spoon.
Okay. Now, yeah, just pause it there. No, don't put it on the paper. Just pause it there and it will take the water. That's it.
En route. This is
Yeah,
like.
en route. And then put it on your muffin. Beautiful. Lovely. And again. So, guys, always do this little bit, this little extra bit of just getting rid of that water. Okay. And on. Beautiful. Okay. You can put ham or salmon underneath that.
You got any ham?
No, you need to put it under the egg if you're going to put ham. So
Okay.
spoon some stuff on. Some Hollandaise. Why don't you lift the plate here and then you're not taking it over so far.
Little details like that, Nad's vital.
Too running.
It's not. That's perfect. I hate it.
Try not to drip it all over the plate,
I.
darling.
Oh my
It's a
God.
very strange colour.
It's just because the eggs are really...
I need another muffin to put on the top.
No,
Do
you
you?
don't.
Oh, no,
You
I don't.
Put it's not a
No,
burger.
no, 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 no. You're right. That's not a burger. Oh Christ. A little bit of salt.
Hang on, let me just put a bit more of the stuff on. Hang on. Just because you need a lot more than that on Benedict's.
I think I've done all right.
You have, especially as I told you wrongly.
Yeah.
But I just
Look
don't
at
want...
that, team.
I don't want other people to do it.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You
Can I have a
see,
taste?
also by whisking the egg yolks over the heat until they're thicker, they would have lightened in colour. That's the other thing.
I'm going to have a taste.
So it's just a major fuck up, really.
So, the ham should have gone underneath, right?
Only if you want ham or salmon. You don't have to, or
When does
spinach.
it become, is it with something else? When it's have ham or
Ham. Oh,
spinach?
Florentine is
Florentine is
spinach.
Florentine, yeah.
But is it the same
Yeah.
Hollandaise sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just how I like a poached egg, man.
You really are a perfectionist at that. You need to do a pop-up up the palace. Of what? Poached eggs. Poached eggs.
Excuse me, did you just see the palaver? He didn't remember one single step of the poached egg.
Oh my God, that's so nice. Be nice with ham. We've not got ham.
Okay, stop, Mark, it's not dinner time. We're doing a show. You can have it afterwards.
Right,
Well
so
done.
let's cut this. And that's it. Oh, it's got a lovely crunch. Oh, listen to that.
Bit of pepper. Oh, look.
Oh, lovely. Actually, let's have another slice. Get some of that vanilla ice cream on there. So in Austria, where they would serve it with a nice vanilla cream.
Oh.
So if you want a vanilla cream, just whisk your cream with a teaspoon of vanilla.
I need to give a taste test to that. Let me give a taste
Oh,
test.
this looks lovely.
That is vegan vanilla ice cream from Sainsbury's. That's me. They'll do a taste test for you guys.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Ashley.
That was good.
Is it?
That is good.
She's my sister. I'm sharing a spoon. I don't care.
That is good.
Wow.
Would you know that's vegan?
No.
Wow.
But you don't with the vegan Magnum.
Wow. Amazing.
I like the vegan Magnum. That is really good.
Fabulous.
Shall I try a bit of the strudel?
Yeah.
Oh, not from a photo. Do it from there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We just got
I need to vote for the gram.
Wow, good sound.
Let me try that inside.
Mmm. Yummy.
Good?
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy and I feel alright.
80s.
Ooh, I got yummy in my tummy. Ooh, I got yummy tummy.
Bye.
Tummy. Bye. Bye.